Happy Friday. Today is the day that Venus rules, and Venus is in Virgo. Venus is conjunct my Jupiter today, which is pretty auspicious, I think. I am the Moon Mama, and this is our Master Nodal class. So, Venus is the planet that rules reciprocity. Venus is the planet that rules beauty. Venus is the planet that rules in our bodies. It rules our skin, our appearance. Really juicing these energies to the best of my ability. Venus is how you feel about yourself. It's how you feel about yourself, y'all. And this is so deep. So first I want to say, if you benefit from this work and you would like to donate and in support of the work that I do, I would love that. You can do that at Cash App, $ Monique Ruffin, or you can do it at Venmo, which is @ Monique-Ruffin, or at PayPal, MoniqueCRuffin@gmail.com. So Venus is how we feel about ourselves. And how you feel about yourself determines how this reality, how you feel about yourself is the key to fucking everything. That is what all of my life's work is about to bring me to. Literally, how we feel about ourselves. And it's a really interesting thing because I have been going really deep inside of my own experience of my relationship to myself lately. And last week realized that I was carrying this experience of disappointment. I could feel it in my body. What is that? What is that? That's disappointment. And so started to go back, where does it come from? Where is disappointment coming from? And takes me all the way back to when I was first born and my first physical world encounter with my mother and feeling the energy that I interpreted from her as an infant was disappointment. And she was a 17-year-old girl. She had been working as a prostitute, selling her body. So, of course, I took on all of that. But just recently realizing that I've been carrying it for my whole life, but going deeper into it, my mother was also a light-skinned woman with long curly hair that's something that she ended up cutting into being short curly hair. But she was also disappointed in the way I looked. She was disappointed in my features, that I was a brown-skinned girl or that I was darker skinned, and I took that on. And so as I've been exploring this experience of disappointment, I've been noticing I don't like the way I look. I don't like my face. It's such an interesting thing. And then I was thinking more about it and I was like, it's so interesting as I'm looking in the mirror. I was like, I've never even really seen my face because my eyes, I can see a reflection of my face. I can see this camera that I'm looking at. I can see a mirror, but I've never laid eyes on my face. Never. I've never looked at my own face. None of us have. None of us have looked at our own faces. So that took me even further into what is it that I don't like about my face if I've never even really seen my face. So then I know that it's an ancestral thing. It's not even something that's valid. It's something that I've inherited and drawn upon from my mother's dislike of. So all of these stories that I've taken on, these beliefs based upon cultural family patterns, all of that is so, hey,
Hi.
hey.
I did it by accident, but I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I caught you live. And it's really resonating with me about your discussion about how you know something is ancestral. So please continue.
Okay, great. And so um, okay, so since you're here, I want to talk to you though. You know what I mean? I don't want to just talk at you. I want to talk to you.
No, we can talk about that because I tell you.
Okay, well, share. Like, what's up for you with that right now?
Well, I am glad to say I'm opening up to receiving more information, more downloads, more support, from my ancestral team. And just being new to understanding what and how they are communicating with me.
Yes.
Yeah. So songs are one way. When I hear certain songs, I've been smelling certain scents or fragrances a lot. And
Yes.
I'm developing my empowering questions.
Yes.
What can I ask that they can share with me?
Oh, that is really good. That's really good. So how long have you been up to this?
Oh, just very recent. I would say maybe the spring, summer.
Okay. Look
Hmm.
at you. Look
Yeah,
at you.
yeah,
I will say you remind me like you it's like you just got a hit that it was time for you to do your spiritual work and you just dove in. You were just like, all right, here I am.
yes,
You know what I mean?
yes. I want my team. I need my team.
Yes.
But yeah, and I also know that, there's that layer where you got to be honest, about
Yes.
what you're holding, the anger, the disappointment, the sadness. So it
Yes.
started out, like you said in your live a couple of days or maybe yesterday's,
Yes.
a lot of crying and a lot of being, I'm mad at you. And, why, what in the heck, all of that.
Oh, that
So,
is so powerful. I'm so happy to hear you say that. It has been like as I have been doing work to allow myself
mm,
to feel, and some of the things I feel are so painful,
mm,
and I just am like, what is this? And I realize that it's ancestral, that it's not even mine.
mm,
Um, and it's my astrology that's helped me do it because I realize that we will just assign these feelings to other things. You got to go to the doctor. You think something is wrong with your heart. You got to go to this. And it's not. It's literally ancestral energies, emotions caught up in the body.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
The pattern is through our DNA. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. The energy getting stuck and not being allowed to move because you don't know what this energy or what this feeling is trying to tell you,
Yes.
um, from from whence it came. So I definitely understand.
Yes. Yes. Oh, that's good. Um, anything else? What else is going on with
Yes, I
you?
do want to share about the Libra energy,
Yes.
the mirror. So yeah, yes, and that has definitely been happening last week or so. It's like bam, 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 and so yeah, I've been intentional about understanding that this is information coming for me.
Yes.
And while it seems like criticism, it seems like um, blame, it seems like people's inappropriate expectations, it's still information for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
So
is so good. Isn't it powerful? Isn't it? Doesn't it? It's like medicine, right?
it is. It is. Yes. And then you get a chance to say, wow, this is how I'm coming across. Yeah.
Yes, it is like medicine, and it takes so much courage to do it. It takes so much courage to do it, and because it's like here's the thing, like I'm saying, like we don't ever lay eyes on ourselves. Like you might be looking at yourself in the camera right now, but that's a
Hmm.
reflection. We see outward,
Hmm. Yes.
and we are projecting ourselves outward.
Mm. Yeah.
So what comes back is who we really are. And most of us reject it. We reject it. That's not me.
Mm,
Look at them over there. They're doing that. But if you actually take it in with curiosity,
yeah.
woo, it is medicine.
Mm,
Because
mm-hmm.
it's just taken me to understand how reality works to be able to do it. Because if I didn't understand how reality works, that this is all a projection, and I wouldn't be able to do that. I would be like killing motherfuckers. Like, who these niggas think they are? Da, 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 da.
And that's exactly it. That mirror work, it gets you to pop in your neck. But like, but you calling me, telling me about I made you feel some way. You need to grow up and get control of your own feelings. That ain't got nothing.
Oh, it's really something. It is really something. So I love that. I love that. So thank you so much for coming to be here. This is so
Sure.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad I made a mistake and hit the wrong button.
Ain't no mistakes. Ain't no mistakes.
Okay. And one last thing I will share
Yes.
to that
Yes.
mirroring. So I have a 2.5-year-old great, great nephew.
Yeah.
His great grandmama is my sister.
Okay.
So, and when I see him, I just light up and I just give him a big hug and we just look each other in the eye. And it's as if he's looking for himself in my eyes.
Ah.
I'm just like, look away, baby. Look away. And it's just, in the innocence and the love and just the imagination it's like, yes, yes. It just really, so I like that mirroring with
Oh
him.
yes, that is powerful. That is
Yeah.
powerful.
He's a powerful little being.
Oh my gosh, aren't these
Yeah,
babies? That is so beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. These babies
of
are
course.
powerful.
Yes,
These
they
babies
are.
coming in. I mean, we are all powerful, but they are. They're coming in on the edge of the turn of ages. They're turn,
Yes.
they're they're born at the turn of ages, and it's really powerful to be able to hold space with them and them with us
Mm,
and them with us.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Ashe, Ashe, oh, thank you all. Thank you so much, Moon Mama, and have a great Venus Day,
Thank you. You too, darling.
of course.
See you
Peace.
later, Melissa. But peace. Bye bye. Wow, that's really powerful. I'm so grateful for that. Yeah, the Libra workbook is available, you guys. If you want to do that work, you can go to my website at healwithmoonmama.com. We're doing that mirror work, and the reason we do this work is because it's how you gain power. It's how your magic comes to life. It's we have to recognize that we have been living in a reality that conditioned us to believe that the world was something that it's not. And now that the world is changing, many of us have attachments to these old conditions and ways of being that are about to die out, and that will cause a sort of psychosis or a pain or a lot of trauma and drama going on. And when you start to look within and start to look at yourself, your power comes. Like you start to find out who you really are. So that's what the work is about. It's about us remembering who we are, remembering our power, remembering our magic, connecting to our ancestors, sourcing ourselves from inside, not from externally. Becoming an inside agent in your own life and recognizing that all the power is inside of you. Um, and the work that I offer just gives you tools to do it with ease, with greater ease than on, you can practice. It's like crutches, basically. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. I will talk to you again, and thanks in advance for your donations and stuff. Bye bye.